Hey there, it's Missalexisaurus here, and we're jumping right back into Dredge. As you probably remember on my last video, I was like, oh, this will be the last video. Well, I lied, obviously. I did get the DLC, and I figured, hey, it'd be easier to do it in one video. So that's what's gonna happen here. It's one video here, and we're just going from there. Oh, I didn't mean to try to use that. So, yeah, we're not doing that because it's been done. So I can go do the Pell Reach and the Iron Rig. I'll probably do a little bit of both at the same time. I don't know what this means. If that's where the Iron Rig is or if it's like out here. But since I completed that, I'm going to remove all my markers because I don't think I need them now. Because that was just to remind me, hey, I've done this figure in color. And I know down here is supposed to be the Pell Reach, so I'm not sure which I would like to do. Like, I can see the rig. But it's like behind me. Over here. And what's this? So off we go to this strange searcher. In just a moment actually. I want to push this fish. Ah yes, my favorite. Blood chart. Man, this seems like a bad idea to be drilling oil, or whatever it is you're drilling here. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretched down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. You know something I've always wondered? How do they build stuff? Like, how do they get the legs, like the metal or whatever down there, and how do they get it to stay? I don't want to know really, but I want to know. Because I'm like, that seems dangerous. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby. A yellowish hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. That's concerned.
Huh.
What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig, or it would be if we are on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is gonna dock or pay for sure if he shows up, and the drill hasn't even started. We got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water. Large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. And the ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing. And HQ said they're not able to dispatch anymore for a few weeks. Yeah, I bet they can't ship anything. Look, I wouldn't normally ask the civilian help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? Sure. If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp will let you use our facilities to get the generator wired up, that is. Hey, I got a couple. Here you go. Good thing I grabbed some. Sure. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Ooh, fancy. That's some fast construction. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it. It's the least I can do in return for your help. A repair kit? A yes please. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Sure. Oh no, I don't like you. You approach an old man, pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area of the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angular tone courier. Isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. Within the few minutes it possibly took me to walk over to you? Dude, I think you're insane. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What you've encountered in these water? Why do you want to know? He looks offended. You may have certain preconceived notions about the Ironhaven Corpus Mundus Operate. I don't even know anything about you. But I assure you, everything we do is with the good of the greater ecosystem in mind. I don't trust any oil company. Be that in fiction or real life, there's always going to be an oil spill. You can't account for anything. Or everything. Before we get into all of that, it seems my laboratory is also a victim of a missing supply shipment. Hey, I don't have anything. You're gonna have to deal with it, sir. But I think I saw a box nearby, ironically enough. Yeah, I'll go grab you in a minute. Oh yes, this way. Man, this ship got so close and they're like, hey, we can't go out to grab our supplies. It's literally like 5 feet away from them. There we go. Oh, you had more than one? I think I can make room, possibly. I'm surprised that worked. And turn. And back to you. Man, you really could have just like, I wouldn't say a rowboat, but you basically could have got a rowboat to come out here and be like, oh, here's our boxes. But I don't blame you for not doing that either. Here you go, science person that I don't trust at all. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Well, of course not. Here you go. Foreman. Oh, we got enough material for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work. Man, if only we could build it that fast. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the corp's payroll, why don't you take this, a small token of my appreciation? A thermos of calming cinnamon tea, enough to quiet a panic mind. Oh yes, give me that. Gimme. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our hero problem. Come and see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. Hi. So it turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this is a biofuel generator. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. Well, good thing I happen to have some fish. I was gonna sell it, but hey, the more quests I get done here, the better off, I think. There you go. That's all I got, sorry. But if you give me a minute or two. What is this? Moonfish? Is that really a fish? Because that looks really pretty. It's the opposite of a sunfish. To be honest, I'm surprised this one has so much fish in it. I'm just hoping for an aberration at this point. Okay, that's about what I expected. Like, I know I can't open it up anymore, but that would be nice. I got the crazy eyes. And I didn't press A for some reason. Okay, generator. Here you go. You can have this one. I won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clunks to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strange squelching soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. Aha! We've done it. A large capsule drops down from the chute labeled waste. Through its clear walls, you can see remains of the fish you deposited. Gross. Well, you'd probably be able to use that for chum, right? It's yours if you want it. Operated fail. Ooh, I do want that. Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear. Initiating a drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. This seems like a bad idea. This seems like an exceptionally bad idea. Oh my god, this is a bad idea. See? Oil spill. The scientist walks over, gripping the handrails to counteract the shockwaves from the drill. We've broken through. We're underway at last. And what about that huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my models suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Also, we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather some data. In that vein, fisherman, I have something for you. The factory has recently... I hate it when it does that. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is a new design. And it's a bad design. But I need it, don't I? Okay. I guess I can install it in my... I mean, I don't have 2 things, but that's okay. Using that rod, I need you to collect specimen samples from the marrows just to check that this fish species are unaffected by our operations here. And that doesn't look like they're unaffected to me. But okay. Okay. Paddlefish. Never heard of it. Sea cucumber. I've heard of that. I don't even... I don't even know how to say that. And I'm gonna call you Tolly. I think I could say that it's Tolly mushroom, but this one I really have no idea. You're gonna just be oats, even though it's not spelled like that. Collect samples. Okay, this system. That's probably not a good idea. And we gotta keep building. Okay. A helmeted figure emerges from the shadows by a building site. He lifts his visor. Place isn't built yet. He gestures to a pile of materials behind him. We're short on materials. Once they arrive, we can start working. Well, you only need 1 box, and I only have 2. So here you go. That's all we need. We can get the foundry built now. Good to go. Basic materials can be worked here. So I just add in stuff and it costs... Okay, that's cool. Don't have to go searching for it. How's it going out there? I'll talk to you in just a minute. Factory 1. A woman stood just inside the doorway, sketching a design in her notebook. Hey there. Welcome to the factory. I'm the lead engineer here. Because of your help getting things running here, I'm permitted to improve your equipment with our tech. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Well, I would rather have that. So basically, I have the money, I just don't have the supplies. Gotcha. And I guess I should look at the tech lab. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects of a more technical nature. I have plans for an interchangeable module system. You'll see. I'll show you when we're set up here, but hey, I got the supplies. Here you go. 1 more lot of materials, and then we'll be able to upgrade some of your boat's basic functions. I'll take that. Everything appears to be in order. I'll get the team onto it. Man, y'all are some fast builders. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. I'm excited to try some of them out, like enhanced lights. If only I had supplies. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's also kind of cool. And I can't look at tier 2, so that's okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna talk to the scientist now. How's it going out there? I don't have samples, so I'm sorry. How long have you worked for the Iron Haven Corporation. My whole professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation, so that's, well, north of half a century now. Our current executive, I cannot say words sometimes. Our current executive fathers, I give up. This guy's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. What's the purpose of the rig? Well, if I can't go into specifics, you understand, but the purpose of this platform is to test a crucial hypothesis that I've been working towards for years. If my hypothesis proves correct, it'll yield a significant asset for the corporation's business diversification strategy. Okay. Aren't you going to stop the drill? Ah, yes, I believe the drill has already stopped operating. The foreman should be making preparations to withdraw it from the seabed. It's not something you can just yank out, apparently. The drill team will take their time to try to ensure minimal whatever. What happened to the material ship? Ever since we got the legs of the platform seated on the seafloor, the supply ship started going missing. HQ told us they left port, but they never showed up. I guess the crews thought they could make some money selling off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. It doesn't seem worth the risk to me. Between you and me, the Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation of tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make the one mistake, if you get what I mean. Anything else? Yeah, I definitely understand that you hire their personal assassins and take them out. What's the rig for? The rig is your standard setup designed to pierce the seabed, collect from fluid reservoirs. It doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting huge throughput. I didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something else I wouldn't be talking to you. Anything? Are you sure it's oil? Are you sure it's oil and not some weird reservoir goop stuff? Not reservoir, weird otherworldly goop that's gonna turn the fish into weird monsters that make other monsters? What can you tell me about the Iron Haven Corporation? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now. It started out as a laborer on projects like this one, not always out to sea, mind you, and I worked my way up the site for it. And the Corp itself, pretty successful, bit of an institution, and it's been around for hundreds of years in one form and another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the sharks when it comes to deciding on sites. The boss seems to listen to him too. Anything else? No. I just wanted to sell some fish. Here you go. And that felt nice. My only thing about the bait and stuff is that it doesn't stack. It's really my only problem. Okay, I got one of the fishes you wanted. Okay, that is such a weird mechanic, but I do like it. Oh, it's Tully. Oh, Tully, you don't fit there. Fiddlesticks. Ugh. I heard something squish and I didn't like that. Oh, it's the moonfish. Okay, hold on. I wasn't actually expecting to get your aberration, but yes, please. Well, it's a good thing I got here in time. I got some samples for you. I got 2. I got weird creepy fish, Tully, and I got the one that I just straight up can't say. I hope you appreciate it, and at least they were fresh. Okie dokie. Well, I got the crazy eye, so I need to sleep a bit. Hey, fisherman. Thanks again for your help building that generator. I've reported our new operational status to HQ. In fact, they've given me a budget to compensate you for any additional biomass you bring in. Just see me at the generator and I'll pay you. You said money, did you? I can pay you now to any biomass you add to the generator. The bigger the better, I assume. This isn't really my area. Well, you can have that, and you can have that, and you can have the strange fish. That's not creepy at all. A figure emerges from the lower depths and beckons you over to the shadows. If you're going to be hanging around, maybe we can do business. Come see me at the undermarket alone. Undermarket, you say? Got some items you might be interested in. Don't ask where they come from. Better off not knowing. Make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. So basically, I can buy all the stuff that I need. Okay, that's pretty cool. In all honesty, it is. Oh, even bait. Explosives. Polio. I don't know why I said that. I hear the dolphins. And I see something struggling in the water. Oh, look. It's a crate. Put those other crates in my storage. I completely forgot. I feel like I shouldn't be getting in the goop. This seems like a bad idea. But I should have oceanic. I have oh, I don't have oceanic for you, I see. Okay, learn something. Don't do that. Ugh. Ew. Going across the high seas, poking for fish that I don't have. Okay, Mr. Scientist, here you go. You're done. Paddlefish, which I don't think is fresh anymore. But I don't think that matters, huh? Now all I have left is to give you a sea cucumber. Okay, Mr. Generator Dude. Take my fish. Yes, I could do that real quick. I think I had some of those research points left. And now I just need one more. Cool, cool. Yeah, I know, I got the crazy eyes. Well, I can't be any crazier at this point. Okay, maybe I can be. What, steel? Well, all I can really do is unlock the tech lab stuff. There you go, lady. Sorry, I don't have anything. Oh yes, let me just follow the deep down crack in the ground. Where it's obviously oozing stuff that it should not be oozing. Such a smart plan, Alexis. Bye, well. Bye, well. Man, that seems like a bad idea to keep going this way, but here I go. Ooh, I see a platoon. Let's go to you. That seems smart-ish. Down here to investigate the ice field too. It seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is that it drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a platoon here. But when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I got some new rods for sale. They'd be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. So does that mean... What's going on with this icy workshop? A traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. The stuff seems old, like really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal, half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here, look. You follow her into the small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside there are some schematics nailed to the table, still barely legible. See how they angle these sheets and the lining of the metal around the bow? Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. I mean, I think I can figure out what an icebreaker is by just the name. It breaks the ice. It's on the front of a ship. I think, big cargo ships have them. I don't really know. I'm not a shipping person, so to speak. Can you make another one with the plants? Probably, but, let me see. She trudges outside again, places out the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. An icebreaker needs specially tampered angled metal as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. Or maybe you'll be able to find their own ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built. That would be convenient. Anyway, to build a new icebreaker, these are the parts that we need. Oh, lovely. So I'll just have to look around. So let's go to your shipyard. The most successful captains know how to push their vessels to the limit. Is yours running at peak efficiency? Well, I want to say yes, but now I don't. So you just do ice. And you do both. Well, basically what I could do is... hate to do this, but that, and at least get the ice pole. For that and oceanic, even though it won't do anything. So I can't go that way without an icebreaker. Gotcha. Well, what are you? Oh, well. Okay, the music makes me paranoid. This isn't gonna be good for me, is it? Astral ice fish. You know, I'm waiting for you to run out. You have so many fish. If there really is something called a toothfish out there, I already hate it. God, I just like... Well, I think I know where part of the icebreaker is. I'll fish you in a minute. And of course, there's tornadoes. Hello, boat. Oh. Fisherman. I didn't expect to see you this far south. Well, this is a fortunate turn of events. There is a narwhal somewhere in these ice fields. I couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. Tried placing some scraps of fish on that ice sheet over there to entice it, but I didn't have enough to hold its attention for long. I only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography? Fill the space entirely with any fish you like. I can't imagine the narwhal's too picky. I'll do that in a minute. Ooh, you're a big boy. I was gonna guess goblin shark. Oh my god. I knew it. Okay, I haven't seen you yet, but it makes me think of a... Well, I wasn't gonna say wolffish. I can say that much. So you must be a nighttime fish. What are you? Lizard fish. I've never heard one of those, but you look cool. Man, y'all blend in real well. You approach a hooded figure. They seem to be frozen to the spot, pale robes frosted over with a heavy reed. Fisherman, the ice. You hear their jaws snap shut again from the cold. The ice takes form. The hooded figure withdraws the scroll from the rolls and unveils it, revealing a corrupted fish, an aberrated ice fish. Aw, man, I had one of those. Well, I can find another ice fish, I think. Are you ice fish? Yes. Ugh. You ugly. Feral lizard fish. Man, that thing looks weird. Well, I only have one more bait to use. I wonder what you'll say. Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols flow from within. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, searching up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Darkness, the deep, then sparks of life as tooth and spine meet horn and nail. Two primordial forces clashing at the bottom of the world. After an age, a victor triumphs, sundering the other into the impossibly large remnants that ascended to the surface, slowly to be claimed by the sky. But the broken body holds power still. Threads of crimson essence reach out through the water, stretching to unite the creature once more. As the remains break the surface, ice begins to form. Yeah, I hear you coming from me. That's perfect. Now cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence. Sure, I can do that. Shh. I think I hear something under the ice. That's not a narwhal. That is a monster. What? It's like, oh, I think I'll just take a quick drink. Almost spits out my drink. You're correct, photographer. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. I bet you're not. I wouldn't be either. Okay, so we're gonna head on back. Mostly so I can sleepy sleep. And I don't want to be here at night. That seems like a bad idea. I saw that coming. Bad tornado. Oh, her boat's gone. God, I am so scared to be here. Man, that thing's big. I feel like I shouldn't go in here. A cold wind whistles through the doorway of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen-over dig site is littered with tools and debris. Okay, let's look at the ice shard, I guess. Oh. Oh my. Light pierces through the ice, intensifying and concentrating into a glow in the center. A dark form takes shape against the ice, or against the light. A distorted voice echoes from within. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Don't disturb the ice. Well, I didn't want to. I don't really want to know who you are. I'd rather know what happened here so I don't end up like you. It whispered, promised stones from the stars. Meteorites? It knew 3 would hear the heart beneath the ice. The voice grows loud. It commanded 3 listeners, 3 sacrifices for 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees forever, futile. The shadow is silent for a time, slumbering still, should leave. It sees you before it whispers. Should I break the ice? Do not risk breaking. It senses through the ice, through the shadows, no hope. What is that? Okay, I'll come back to you, creepy dude. Oh, let's not put that in storage. Never mind. You enter the small cabin. The door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A clearly drawn map of the area has been charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map. Well, I'm glad I found that at least. A large book sits on the table. It is well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched onto the cover. You open the book. Its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read? I guess the 30th of May. Arrived at the floating sea ice. Amidst a particularly thick bog, a few channels could be seen leading into the ice. Those sizable chunks floated away, posing a hazard. Have ordered us to moor against the outer ice wall while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel. Which entry do you want to read? I guess the next one. The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal. Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating repeatedly. If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it. The last one. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke onto me. It resonated from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. They did not pause for response or acknowledge, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first, I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall fear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars, and of eyes opening onto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish. As my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice, it spun in my head, echoing ever louder. In the morning, the boat swung and the navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the icefield. I shall indulge them. Oh. Okay, so I was right. Don't go into the icefield because there's a crazy narwhal that wants to eat me. Have I fished this one? The answer to that was yes, but not that one in particular. Well, here's part of it. Okay. Here's your offering, good sir. Please don't eat me. Okay, cool. No more fish will fit on the pile. I should keep it satisfied, at least for a little while. And I sure hope so, because, okay, good. I am doing this tribe thing. Okay. Let's see what's... Oh, there's another person stuck in the ice. Lovely. That's a clawed hand. You dock against a small platform of ice formed around a gigantic clawed hand. You're not the first to find this place. The remnants of a long abandoned camp litter the ice. Let's look at the frozen equipment. You rummage through the small pile of equipment in the snow. Most items are stuck fast in the ice, but inside a small backpack you find an old journal. Let's start with the first entry then. Captain ordered us to make camp on the ice in the center of the lagoon. After we saw those lights in the ice, everyone got treasure on their minds. Treasure hunting isn't exactly what the expedition was commissioned for, but given what the captain gets the lion's share of whatever we find, it doesn't surprise me that he's willing to bend the world a bit. We'll start digging after the camp's done. Let's read the next one. Spent the day digging down in the ice. Shovels and ice picks. Can't remember the last time I was this tired. We were only allowed 2 short breaks all day. Down in the pit, as I rested with my back against the ice, I started hearing something. It was different to the sounds of the picks. They were short and sharp. This was a low rumble from deeper below. On my first break, it was occasional, only a few each minute, but my second break, it had quickened like a heartbeat. The last one? The captain overheard me telling some others about the sound I heard in the pit. Before I knew it, I was in front of his desk, sure I was about to have my pay docked. To my great surprise, he seemed to know something of it already. He was keen on hearing it described over and over. He wants me to help locate the source of it. When he pressed me on it further, I said that it did seem to be coming from the east. Tomorrow we are setting off to see if we can find it. Perhaps I shall get a bonus after this is done. Oh, sir, I don't think you got a bonus. Talk to the strange figure in the ice. A natural spiral of ice stands above the scraps of stowed over equipment. A dark shape twists within. Place an ear to it. An anguished voice cries from deep within the ice. Help me. frozen. So many years. Free me. Please, break the ice. Who are you? I am the boat swan, the expedition, the terror. Please, break the ice. What happened? The figure contorts through painful shapes. We saw lights dancing in ice. Dug deep, didn't know. I heard it. The heart beating under ice, the cracking, waking under the noise in the east. I went. The captain brought him here to find it. The hand in the night, shadow of claws. The darkness shrinks. I turn away. Just a moment. The pain, the claws, my back. So cold, so dark under ice. Please break the ice. Well, I would if I had, I guess that's an ice pick. I would if I had one. Silence of my shadow. Well, sir, I hate to tell you, but you're a bit out of luck right now. So as long as I keep the monster fed, it's all good in Happy Town. I think the fisher would probably, yeah, I bet it would. Okay, let's do the same thing again. No more fish will fit on the pot. I should keep it stated at least for a little while. Yeah, maybe. I swear to God if that's what I need right there. Yes! It looks like I can get it. Possibly. Whoa, another claw. Well, I'll get you to you in a minute. But first, my other icebreaker. There we go. Let's go to this giant claw. Another makeshift camp constructed in the shadow of a frozen clawed hand. Someone was seeking these out. I mean, obviously. Frozen equipment. Very few pieces that still remain. Whoever made camp here was poorly prepared. Inside a small bag, you find a leather-bound journal. Which entry do you want to read? Well, obviously the first one. The men spent the whole day digging. They passed up chunks of ice, some as brilliant as crystal, others as of a deepest blue, more beautiful than sapphires. But none held the glow we had seen in the night. However, I did note a disturbance in the ice to the west. It began as a periodic, distant rumble. As the men dug deeper, the pulsating quickened, strengthening until I could see the ice shifting on the surface. I shall have to inform the captain. It may well be that narwhal creature we saw earlier, though this did seem much larger. Much larger indeed. As I write this, I can already feel my eyes closing. It will have to wait until the morning. I guess the second one. This morning, the captain appeared out of the fog, rowing alone. Apparently, the boat Swan remains at a camp in the east, waiting for nightfall. They were unsuccessful in their search, but it does make sense that the lights would be more visible at night. Tomorrow, we're to journey together to the west, towards the shifting ice that I reported. The last one, I guess? We are alone on a small island of ice. After hours of rowing through narrow channels, it rose to the fog. A gargantuan, monstrous claw reaching from the deep. Whatever creature it belonged to, it must be long dead, as the claw is frozen solid. I wanted to turn back immediately, but the captain insisted we investigate. Someone had some sense, but not for long, obviously. He is on edge, his head turning this way and that, listening for the slightest sound. He is convinced something will happen after dark. As the last light from the cold sun fades, I have the sense that it will be a long night. Well, I ain't reading anymore. An unnatural spiral of ice stands above scraps of snowed-over equipment. A dark shape twists within. Place my ear to it. A voice calls out, distant and distorted. Trapped forever. This prison. Get me out. Break it. Somehow. Free me. Who are you? The navigator. Find safe passage. Chart the ice it came from below. Break it. Somehow. Free me. What happened? The digging. The cracked ice. Like a web. Awoke. The ice heart. I towed him. Whispers in the west. Took the boat Swan. East. Returned alone. Dark bitter shudders sending vibrations through the ice. The next day, the road here. The captain saw the claws. Gripped my soul, he insisted. Made camp, shadow of the beast, waiting for the stars in the night. I saw his shape, suddenly swallowed by the cold in the dark. He left me. Break it, somehow free me. Well, I would, but I can't. I just don't have the equipment, good sir. To build a new icebreaker, these are the parts. Well, I got the parts. I need to repair my boat still. There we go. That's everything. Let me just warm up my hands a little, then I'll get started. Alright, I think that should do it. The front of your ship can now break through chunks of ice. Go ahead and test it out. I'll be watching from here. Yeah, after I repair my boat a little bit. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention, just let me know if you want to temporarily remove that icebreaker. I can swap it out at any of my platoons. Why would I remove it? Does it make me slower? Because it's not taking up space. Ice takes form, yeah. Oh, you fit perfectly, thank God. The footage picker places the fish on the ice at their feet, kicking loose snow over it to cover it. The stars leave the sky. Another scroll. Another twisted shape. Images of abraded sea stars. Okay. So I just gotta get a crab pot here. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I missed you this time. I've been looking through the somatics we found before, and there are plans here for another device, too. They're for an ice shaper. That's different to your icebreaker, by the way. It's for cutting chunks of ice. Basically the same thing I was thinking. If you find the missing device, I'll be able to use the machine to harvest ice blocks for refrigeration. The blocks of ice can be packed into your cargo to slow fish spoilage. Pretty handy, right? Yeah, actually. So that's what it looks like. Okay. Well, I need you to prepare my ship again anyway. I guess I'm gonna go look for... Ooh. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Kapak. That's actually very satisfying. Okay, so... I know there's something there that's glowy, and there's something here that's glowy. Sir, I don't have your fish. I don't have your fish. I don't have your fish. Okay, sir, I'm trying to get your fish now. Please calm down. Oh, that is what I need for that one guy. What is that? The night sacks. I'm guessing they're only temporary. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to just disappear. Okay, cool that I got that. I have one ice pick. That was an awful noise. You return to the shard of ice, the dark worm still shivering within. Who are you? I figured you were the captain. Captain, the expedition chart the ice field appeared suddenly through the ice. Okay, don't say much. Do not risk breaking the senses, the ice, the shadows. No help. Well, sir, I feel like you deserve to be let out. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. I just did a bad thing, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies, cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. You take the stone and leave. I'm surprised at that. Because I think I'm gonna have to go somewhere. I'm gonna have to run back to Little Morrow, basically, and get rid of some of my storage. And stop by the iron rig. Drop off some stuff. This is what the missing ice shaper looks like. Well, I figured that part out real easy. There you go. You really found it. How on earth did you actually locate that stuff down there in the deep? Anyway, let me slot this blade in here, and yeah, that seems right. I think it's ready to start cutting. Blocks of ice coming right up. That works pretty well. Here, these are on the house. So, do they just, like, stay until, like, they melt, or until I'm done? Like, every time I use it, it uses a little. From now on, I'll be able to start some of these ice blocks at my platoons. Thanks, partner. It was literally no problem. Okay. Let me just go out a little bit and drop you off there. And 100 meters down is so deep. And while I'm looking here, nothing. Okay. I'm gonna teleport to the seeds here. You explained to the trader that you found a use for the fused tablet at the ancient lighthouse in Devil's Spine. I didn't even think to come back to tell him that. It opened a door in that ruined lighthouse. Yes, that makes sense. Well, I hope you found some interesting items for me to take a look at. So many. Okay, so you, and you. Yeah, that seems good for now. And I'm gonna stop by the iron rig real quick. Drop off my supplies for them as well. Oh yeah, I need to still check that. There we go, now we have the horn. Wonder how I keep upgrading. I guess I have to wait till I get all of that stuff. Oh my, that's a lot. Oh, I can grab. Why would you do it like that? You literally could just boom, full. But it does just melt after a while. That's interesting. We're good to know. There you go, sir. The scientist looks taken aback. He consults some papers on his desk and leaves through an old encyclopedia. This is remarkable. Some of these species, have you caught these before? They haven't been seen outside the fossil record since, well, ever. I suppose it could make sense. The fissure opening caused some kind of disturbance in the deep, possibly spooking some of these fish up the water column. I'll run some tests on these. The scientist is interrupted by the foreman outside, shouting through his megaphone again. The foreman bellows an order. Engage! Reverse gear! Get that drill out of there! It just made it worse, didn't it? Seriously? Oh, hell. That's enough. Drill is clear. I repeat, drill is clear. Shut it down. As I was saying, I'll run some quick tests on these specimens. Though from the sounds of things, you may have some additional samples to gather. It seems the reservoir is more unstable than we anticipated. Even with the drill removed, it appears the fissure is continuing to expand. Unfortunately, there have been reports of some contaminants leaking from the fissure in isolated pockets. There was always a chance this might happen. The engineer at the factory has been working on a system to siphon such contaminants from the water. I'd very much like a canister of it. I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. I don't think I do. We're in the planning stages for an expanse to the factory. Maybe you'd be able to help out? Yeah, I can actually. Mostly because, yes. Let's get to work. That's construction. That's construction. The factory's core facilities has been improved. We can make some more items now. These are some designs I've been tinkering with for passive harvesting methods. Okay, let's see here. Siphon trolley. That's probably what I need, huh? Pistons and tubes pump samples from the water, collecting filtered fluid in canisters. Okay. Material harvester. Carnivore robust net allows for the collection of more solid materials. Fish can't be caught in a net like this. And floatsman trap. Once deployed, the strap expands to a larger formation capable of gathering discarded materials. I guess my question is... Wait, that's dredge stuff? Interesting. So I just need a basic trawl net, which I'd have to buy in another crate, which, hey, easy peasy. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Foreman says we're due to start an extension to the building soon. The wing for the head of boat function, lights, horn, and spike gas. We're not quite. Okay, you know what? We will be ready. Mostly because I already have all this and I just put it here for storage. That one can stay. No, I'm not going there for a bit. Let's construct it. That's everything. We'll get to work. That's fast construction now. The tech lab is fully built now. These modules can be attached to your ship placements. Placement's flexible too. They can be wired up to whatever they need to go. What is that? There you go. My only question is once this is full, does that mean I just have it in my inventory, like a little canister of it? And I can get more? Which I guess I'll figure out in just a minute. Okay, that answers my question. I just keep going. Okay, which way do I need to go? This way, you say. So I got crazy eyes again. That's okay. Happens. Everyone gets the crazy eyes at some point. Be it about a person, an animal, some item they want. Or, you know, they just see the abomination of the sea, and it's deep down, dark secrets that are just eldritch in nature, and they go crazy. Words of wisdom. Very, very words of wisdom. Okay. Can I help you? Do you know anything about these mutated fish I've been finding? Mutations are present in almost all species, and fish are certainly no exception. In my years of study, I've seen fish with extra fins, eyes, and even heads. Yes, they're a relatively normal part of the development of a species. Occasionally, they can be influenced by external factors, but only in exceptional circumstances. What's gonna happen to that fissure? Now that the drill is withdrawn, it should settle down. Provided nothing else disturbs the seabed, I expect that given enough time, it will be filled in with sediment entirely. Yeah, you hope. In the meantime, it appears to have opened up some interesting opportunities for research. Have you collected a canister that of that containment yet, sir? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I had some. Where is it? Oh, I see. I'm so dumb. Just sitting there like, what did I do? Oh, it's in the net, obviously. He holds it up to the light. For a moment, the fluorescent bulbs in the room flicker and buzz, light recoiling in a pattern against the ceiling. Thank you. It's always important to know what we're dealing with in operations such as these. If he saw anything noteworthy about the liquid, he doesn't let on. Oh, and don't forget about that other thing I asked you to do. Have you had time to gather samples for the gill clips? No, because I haven't been there, sir. A trilobite, a nautilus, a swallowsina, and a lancetfish. Man, I hope they don't really look like that, because that looks terrifying. So crap, how is that oceanic? I'm not going to question it, but I would have figured, you know, crap pot. And leave, and is it the factory I need to go to for that sample thing? Yeah. So this is the one I need to do it with. Okay. Here's your dump canister and worth it. Okay, so you're done. I don't need you. I don't technically need you. I just want to do it anyway because it amuses me. But I do technically have to do those two so I can fish in those areas. Oh, that thing's huge. Swordfish, you say. And we got crazy eyes, crazy eyes, crazy eyes. Who has crazy eyes? We do, we do. I am sorry to everyone who has listened to my singing. Anvilfish. Of all the things I imagined seeing, it wasn't that. Skeletal moonfish. Okay. Well, let's dock and be crazy of it. I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. I don't think I do. But sure. Have there been any patches? There have been patches of contamination cited in gill clips. I know. Didn't even have to ask you. You know, thinking about it, I bet that narwhal thing is a bit angry. I think I figured out what they want. And I guess fish this up. What are you? A translucent spot of ice stretches down into the darkness. A pulsating glow rises from the deep, illuminating 4 round sockets. Hey! Okay. Alrighty, I see. I just gotta grab my 4 frozen hearts and put them in there, huh? My only question is, are those people that are frozen in the ice actually, like, halfway alive? and I'm just like finishing them off, or is it something else? Okay, my hooded figure friends, I have your sea stars, I think. Yeah, that looks the same. And they're fresh this time. The sea stars are arranged in a circle on the ground. Moments later, a shooty hill stomps down through each of them. Fall to the deep. Okay, I finally scored this one stained in patches by some dark liquid. I don't want to know what that is. In the shape of an aberrated stargazer. I haven't even seen that yet. Oh no. What's this? A sleeper shark? Interesting. Oh my. Yeah, I don't like the look of this. I guess look at the eye shard and the creepy eyes. A spiral of glassy ice stands in the shadow of the cliffs. Across the water, a monstrous vizier peers from an icy tomb. Yeah, I can see that place near to the ice. A sound of anger lashes from within. Murderer, betray your men. Left us here. Your sleepless god. The voice vibrates. Wait. Your shadow. It speaks. Another shape. Please save us all. Find the axe. Undo this. The betrayer. Who are you? First officer. Safety of the crew. Felled them. Should have. Cursed place. Find the axe. I mean, I get that. What happened here? The men saw lights. Southern cliffs at night. The captain and I, who look into, we rode alone. He was restless, sleepless. We passed walls of ice. Finally arrived. The great horn into view. The warriors drift in, some carried away on the end. Pulled ashore, quickly. The size of it, the light, somehow he knew. Eyes were wild. He was whispering, answering. He said it chose him, alone. Averted my eyes, could not help, looked upon. We fought, cold hands, an iron grip, breathless. Find the axe. Now the most important question about what is that in the ice? The shape in the ice shrinks into itself. I know not. The eyes open, watching. Shadow of shadow through the ice, yet more closed still. It cannot arise, break the ice, cold the heart. Find axe. Okay. I'm gonna break the ice, good sir. Must not fully awaken. The eyes, close them, strike the heart. I think I just happened to find one of these. You strike hard against the center of the shard, where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. The structure peels open, split to its core. Glistening stone lies broken. Lies cradled by broken pieces, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Okay, you take the stone and leave. You're right, I do take the stone and leave. I really hate how that echoes. And that'll be another ice pick, yeah. And that kind of confirms it. Break the ice. This cold sun, warmth long forgot of no more. Break me. Oh, I'm working on that, sir. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Take the stone and leave. Okay, now what is this? The answer was crab. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. Break the earth. Silence it, you must. Silence it, you must. Shatter. Strike hard against the center of the shard. This also says the same thing. And boom. And the last eye sleeps. I don't want to go near that. Take the stone and leave. Ha! Missed it. King's Wreath. That's terrifying, just a tad. Just let me do this real quick. The glowing light intensifies, feeding into the four stones. A web of light glows between them, collecting and rejoining and uniting. If I had known that's what it was, I wouldn't have bought the other one. Yeah. Okay, cool. I got the colossal squid. Glorious anchor. A fragment of a golden splinter horn. Discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Cast this overboard to create a usable two-way portal to Blackstone Island. So... basically, I can go between the two, is what you're saying. I love how the photographer's like, I'm getting out of here. That's not a narwhal. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. That was close. But does it truly matter? You could have got a picture of the weird creature. Oh, I got the stargazer at least. Okay. At least I got you, I guess. That looks cool though. Creepy, but cool. Like, I would not want to be near it. Oh my. Ugh, why is it smiling? Well, at least I got you. Let's go give you to the... I don't even know what their name is in this one. Bayou Master, Cloaked in White or whatever. I haven't paid that much attention, to be honest. There you go. The figure places the body of the stargazer in the center of the crushed sea stars. They angle its cratered eye to the sky. Attention still fixed on the gruesome pile of bush in front of it. The book rushes to a book on a nearby rockier pavement. As you leave, the figure is still focused on the grown fish, adjusting its position, waiting, adjusting over and over. Okay. Book of Astral Symbols. Interesting. grizzly shark. Oh god. Bubbling shark. Okay. Okay, I got the lancet fish. What's that one? No, I didn't stop at this one. I got you now. Does the monster fish like come back and be like, ooh, you cleaned it up a bit for me, thank you. Oh. Okay. I communicated? I don't even know. I don't want to. Okay, that one's new. Oh, that's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let's put you there. Put you there. There we go. That's 4%. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice because I need that. I'm gonna assume that that is the iron rig moving. Yeah, you can, because I have your samples. I even have all of them, I think. Okay, so you go there. And you go there. And you could go there. And you go there. Scientist inserts a syringe in each of the creatures, now laying long dead in the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent blobs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence as if lit from inside. Places the vials of what should be flesh blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Oh, it has eyes. Oh. And it's gonna go to Stella Basin, huh? Yep. Something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So, it's really here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman. The structure, the people on it can't stand up to this. I had the student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods, so, leveraging my role on the board for the research society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away. This stellar basin. I've met her. Please go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. Eagle shark. Tripod. Ugh, that sounds awful. I don't even know how to say that. I'm gonna call it Gary though. Oh, and that's adorable, sea slug. So tiny.
Huh.
Alright, we're start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. You'll find excess crates. I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement. Yeah, probably. Okay, I see. So if I have the crates, I can just put it there. Cool, cool. Oh my god, you can have it. Here, take it. Need that. At least get more upgrades. Off I go on a mystery adventure, looking for boxes in the water and hoping for aberrations along the way. I see a box, I see a box, I see the box, see the box, box, box. Okay, I never wanted to see that, for sure. That is hideous. Let's talk to the researcher, I guess. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? They've been constructing a drilling platform, you see? Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose. Do you have any idea what they're even doing? Not a clue. She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. What else? This head scientist said he knew you, and I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him, but I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust, and on torn-up sheets of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Can you tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on? Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their extortion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff. But essentially, they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalization panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. Apparently we need to protect the rig and its workers, and they want your tech, milady. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure there's someone there smart enough to decipher them and get built. Just don't let them think it means I forgive them. Or that I approve of what they're doing. Thank you. That is all. Oh, it looks like you have one. Seizing snailfish. Okay, that's not a good name for anything. A ruptured vessel. Awful. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Consumed grouper. Ugh. I hope that's the only one I needed, because I think it is. Oh, I got another one. Gross. You know, I definitely would not want to go swimming and see that. That would just be... bleh. This is that crab thing. Yeah, spiderfish. That looks awful. Like, awful. My, you say? That's a fancy fish. Alright, I need a check. Oh, I got the sea slug. I also needed you. I almost forgot. I didn't expect to just be able to get you here. I thought you had to be in the Pentagon. They look savage to me. Oh, let's do this science real quick. Yeah, no. I'll talk to them in a second. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense systems constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. I just want to submit my samples. Yeah, I've collected all of them. Oh, you didn't need the mahi. Oh, damn. There's that. There's that. And here's the seesaw. The scientist arranges the specimens now laid out on a metal table in front of them. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in illusion. Slackened muscles arch intense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, withering cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget. Yeah, I know. So I can't do anything until I've encountered strange creatures. I've encountered strange creatures in the contaminated areas. Oh, what do they look like? You begin to describe these creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory, visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. Do you know anything about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful, aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know, Alexisaurus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Okay. Well, I need to go upgrade you first. Can you believe the size of that squid? Shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Yeah, well, things that are normal don't always stay normal. Here you go, I'll go ahead and get you constructed at least. Huh. We're making good on progress on getting the factory fully operational. Oh, get you. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Fine. But I have to have supplies either way. Okay, let's go to defenses. So, this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Yeah, as soon as I, get one of those canisters again. Of course, you're all, like, around this rig, and you're like, hey, let's party. Oh, the tentacle's eyes blink. That's disturbing. I somehow didn't notice that before. Go ahead and get this done, I guess. And then get you done. I can't do anything with you yet. Let's go ahead and get you done. Oh. Let's get you done. So I can have more space in here too. I'm like, yeah, I can make more, obviously. I do not have your aberration. That's ugly. Oh god, those things are here. I don't know what they do and I don't want to know. Riddle flounder. Oh yes, what everyone wants in their life. A riddle. Man, that squelching noise is just awful. Every time I hear it. Awful. And yeah, I know. I did a really bad job of cleaning this area, but I think once I clean most of it, it's like goodbye. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Take it away. Okay. fuck did she say? That's disturbing. And seeing that shark there is so weird. Because it looks like a whale shark. Oh my. I'm gonna regret this, but there's supposed to be a monster in here, supposedly. Oh my, I almost did not get that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not caring for that right now, but I'm curious. Which one did you get? Oh. Did I get damaged? I lost one of my sharks somehow. Anyhow, I'm trying to get the monster that's supposed to live in this ooze. Mimic slug? Ugh. Well, might as well sell it. Well, that's not what I wanted. But okay. It's like, oh yeah, I can get the sea star mutation one, or the sea slug one, not the sea star. But I can't get the one I want. That makes perfect sense. At this point, I'm not even sure if I can. I'm on literally low sanity. I can't get any crazier. Man, those things like to screech in your ear, don't they? Void Eye. Man, that one's really pretty. I do like the way it looks, but it's still creepy. Oh god, you're so big. Oh shh! Oh my god, that scared me. Oh. Well, my only question is, do I get to keep the one I discovered? No, I have to get it again. Fiddlesticks. Well, I guess I'll sleep because I don't want that to happen again. God, that scared me. Ugh. Beditask indeed. Oh yeah, I have you. So, 1 second here. There you go. We'll get started. Defenses are prime. Turning them on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the river, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living vault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You, who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You, who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this. Your concerns end at still and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Oh no. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. The man in the suit turns to you, and we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. And there's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform: fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. Yeah, I'll take that. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. Sir, I'll do what I want, so... Oh, you only need one? I got one. Here you go. Alright, we'll get to work on fleet services. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself. Sure, let me look at it. Oh, you only need 2 boxes? And money? I got money. That's no problem. Yes. I don't have samples yet. Have you learned anything about that dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen, touched. It's smooth one moment, silky, and the next sharp, stabbing. The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the light flickers. The subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. What's your opinion on your boss? My master? Oh, the executive. I can say that for some reason. Yes, he is everywhere. Very hardworking. Always has been, always will be. He needs me. My work. Yeah, all has to be correct. Do you understand? We have to be in the right place, or else there's not much time left. Dude, you're obviously going crazy. You seem concerned. Concern? No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. I'm pretty sure you did know it was going to happen. Okay. Okay, there's nothing I can do there. Oh, ready to start a final construction on the final section of the laboratory. Or factory, I should say. I need 2 more boxes. Easy peasy. Okay, let's see here. Okay, gross. I don't even know how to say you either. Like, some of these names, I'm just like, how do I say you? The answer is, I don't know. An R, mommy. I think that's how you say that anyway. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Should probably be another one, which could theoretically be in the crab pot. Okay. Okay, I don't have you. And I don't wonder why. Okay. Now, all I need to do is get out of here, basically. Okay, here you go, your samples. Okay, you only needed some of these, weirdly. I mean, not really weirdly, but... Come on. There you go. With the corrupt With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. Places the specimens into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly, and a pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch, and the metal chamber begins to spin slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etch onto graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something scratched out at speed. A dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet pure. We need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance, disdain and dismissal, lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? That noise is your death. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, why does it have to be near the mother? As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence on all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows, hands grip wellings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig. A mutter of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely. Not with that thing in the water here. Our lives are in danger, and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? This drill, whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. You're correct, sir. I definitely agree with you. Fishman, you gotta help us. He won't listen to reason. Perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback. What do you have in mind, sir? We can't shut down the drill itself, not without repercussions from the corporation following us for the rest of our lives. What if it were to be damaged by a force of nature, or a force of the deep? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We'd have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the fences were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. Okay. And I'm guessing you want new ones. Whoa. Are you okay? The inedible conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hand shading his eyes from the harsh light above. Our work almost complete. Dude, did you eat some of those fish? Because I wouldn't eat those fish. You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels hasn't been securely fastened in it. Open it. You open the panel. Inside, a bundle of cables travel from a black box up to the heights of the tower. The black box has a number of empty slots on the top, one of which has a module inserted into it. It's labeled Flea in electrical tape. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in Stellar Basin would have some advice. I mean, I kind of assumed she would. Sallow, selfish. I did not expect to catch that in my net. That's nice. Okay, let me go here first. Just do this because it's easier. And construct. And that'll do it for the factory. And this factory's running at peak efficiency. We got all we need. I reckon we can repurpose some of that slag from the science lab. Toss it into the water, see what turns up to investigate. Wretched Nipper. That's a name for something. I gotta make some bait anyway, so... Paul Glengar. Oh, I don't want you in that sense. sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's see here. I don't have rot yet, but how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So why can't I make more than one? So there's my 4. And then I need one for the outreach area. I hear y'all, you little weird little freaks. Mother. Aww. Oh, I finally got you, huh? Good. I definitely need a sea scorpion. Let's see what else we got. Closer, pure. Double spine, Dredge. Where are they? Oh. Well, sir, I only have the one, so there you go. Oh, and I now have that. And you think you can keep me away from here? Additional spots. Overflow storage. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so much engine space. Oh, that gives me even more net space too. That's nice. Discrete viperfish. Or decrepit viperfish. That's disturbing. Even see. I've had you before. But that at least got the viperfish out of the way. Oh right, I don't have my ice pole. 1 second. I hope it stays. I hope it stays. I really, really hope it stays. Oh cool, my bait's still there. I didn't think it would be. Hinged wolffish. At least something went right. Ivory impeller. That's a lovely that's lovely. Ugh. Crawling insta. Primordial shadow. That's lovely. Okay. Yes! Superstorm. You know, I technically shouldn't stop, but too late. I don't have crazy eyes, so I shouldn't get, you know, eaten. But I think it upset the monster here. Like, I almost want to expect the, giant serpent thing to come out and be like, chomp chomp. I just gotta grab my dead crab pots that are already here. Okay. Silvering lancet. Trying to see if I can bait the monster to come out. Wait, the fake rocks. Okay, never realized that. Oh my, that was spooky. Does he want to come back out and play? No? No, you don't? Is it because you lost? Man, I thought I actually missed him for a moment, but I did not. Scoring fast, so I got that one finally. Archon's burden. Man, that thing gives me Reaper vibes from Subnautica. That's what it was. That's terrifying, to be honest. Okay, at least I got you. So now I need to leave. Let's see. You undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? What? The old mirror. Huh. The book. I think you're mistaking me for someone else. Or, I mean, I don't understand, to be honest. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damn wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried, as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely it can still be undone. What book? I mean, I know a book. Silver encrypted the book, covered in her bug. Not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go. Huh, what does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I. He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. What do you know about the fog? It cloaked that platypus thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? And that's all you can tell me is that it's silver and crimson, huh? He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. Okay. I mean, I wasn't sure if I had docked here before, but I guess not. I don't remember doing that. Translucent surgeon. Enthralled stonefish. Oh no. I know I heard that monster. Clutching nautilus. Never wanted to see that, but now I have. Shadow wreckfish. Bony wreckfish. I can't even move, so I might as well let it happen. Finally. Work text decorator. Ooh, that's a nice one. Let's see here. Yes! The crown of Nadir. Or Nadar. Not really sure. And I do like the look of the void eye. Let's say about right here. Yep, you're correct. Why do I keep hitting that one? Famine's end. Well, I can definitely believe that being the end of something. Ooh, stalking spiderfish. That does not look good. Drifting chrysalis. Ugh. The Mai, yes. Come on, give me your unusual one. That's not unusual, you're just a Mai. Come on. Ah, I regret that. Xeno, no. First, going to... Well, I don't want the dirty one. I wish I could, but I can't, sorry. Sanguine shark. Man, that is freaky looking. That looks to be right. Crux. I mean, sad that you're all infected, but that's okay, 'cause I got you. That's all that matters to me at this point. So now Trista's strain is done. Okay, got you. Let's see if I can get your special one. Are you the Dunkelsaurus? Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna be big. You're big in real life. Is this that? So much. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm submitting your samples. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the corpses. Why did the music stop? Oh my god! That's not weird. The shape that bursts through the backboard barely resembles the scientist, no longer meek and coward, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. With a sickening crunch, he bites down into the sea scorpion carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. His terrible head snaps up to lock eyes with yours. A feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointing in your direction. With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles toward the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. The aberrated form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out beyond the deck with the platform down, hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep. I mean, it's not my fault you ate the fish. Collapse viperfish. Ugh. That's terrifying. I wish you could just like sell the boxes to the people, but what am I gonna do with my 18,000 gold or whatever? Like, I have so much money, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's talk to you now. Oh, hello again. What do you need? So about those defenses? Oh, I hope they worked. Oh yes, they worked. Good. It's always nice to have additional data points. Anything else about their defenses? Yeah, the workers on the rig want to find a way to mess it up. Found their conscience, have they? I suppose they're wanting to look like an accident. They wouldn't want to face the corpse wrath if they were found culpable. I do have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage the defenses in a traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a sort of word. At the moment, they're broadcasting the wording flee. But we can change that. I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a wording, it could broadcast an invitation. There's one in particular, I've been referring to it by its closest human analog, Rise. I'll prepare some blueprints for the module. You'll have to assemble it and slot it into the top of the black box. Anything else about those defenses? That's all. After finding the loose panel playing, housing the electrical cuts of the tower, you pull out the printer for the Rise module, so I just need a crate and a dark canister. Well, I have the dark canister, that's easy. I'll have to fish up a crate, though. Oh, that's terrible looking. Untouchable windfish, or wormfish, I guess you could say. The plated barb jaw. That's terrible. Like, some of them look cool, some of them look creepy though. Shaper's Prime. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool looking. Whoa, I bounced. Confused toes, that's okay. I'm just gonna drop off my other fish here. forgot the Dunkosaurus now. Oh, what was that called? Exordiated bean. That is so creepy looking. Yes. Erupting scorpion. Ugh. Unveiled tentacle. Ugh. I don't like the way you look either. That's okay. I don't have to like it. And now we go back to the iron room. This whole area is done. Is this the last fish? Because this doesn't look like one I've caught. Oh my god, that completes it, yes. Okay, let's finish up you. Yeah. Hold on. You remove the old module and insert the new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Oh my god. That's that fish that ate me that other day. Yeah, get out of here. Go, go, go. Just leave my little boat here. With the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill trawler, the executive board's helicopter rotors already spinning. Is everyone alright? All accounted for in the factory. Yep, boundary's fine. I guess we'll wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. Yeah, I'll sit tight for now. Fishermen, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you still need stuff made, we can sort you out. No, I am quite good. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my receipt. So you're all done. And you're like, oh, is she finished? Technically, yes. But I have something I need to do first. Okay, so I need to do. What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me? After all this time, you know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. Let's put you in storage. Go talk to you. Climb the broken steps of the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt. We're gonna conceal the relic. What is it? Tell me more about that book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of histories of the Great Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb, you know which book I mean. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearing. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. There around, the book begins to pulse rhythmically, like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing, the book is ours. I'm gonna step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lunges forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, pushing hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly. Before you sink us in despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right. It's all right there on the pages. Now you've seen its power firsthand. We willed the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. What is it? I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you're ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning. Yeah, I know I'm entering. Yes. Yes. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. It is time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from one side to side. Silver ribbons fell pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your hand. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the deeps. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Get eaten by that fish again. Lovely. But it looks like it resolves the issues. That's good. So this is the end of Dredge. We have completed all the DLC, and we done both endings, and I'm pretty sure we got all the achievements. I'll be checking in just a moment just to ensure. But yeah, 100% completed from what I can tell. Blah, blah. I hope y'all enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. It was very fun, in all honesty. I would definitely replay this again and again. So, as y'all can see, I actually do have all the achievements. Just took some time and effort to, work on them. This has been Miss Alexisaurus. Make sure you join the Dino Horde, like, subscribe, and stay extinct. Bye-bye!